super frustrated. I just got a call from somebody at, how do I put this? From somebody that would talk to me about, like my case, and it was related to court case type of stuff. I put you in the past. Like, I put all this in the past. Why do I need to deal with it again? I'm super, and really the thing that I'm mostly, and why I'm upset is because they lied to me. Like, nobody gave me hope. They lied to me and told me, oh, well, you need to pass the eval so you can aid and assist. No, I didn't. I think it was November 7th that I went into court, and yeah, I went into court, thinking, God's just gonna have them dismiss this shit because it's ridiculous. Like, I feel like this organizer family, like, set me up to be disappointed and really to have legit poverty and the whole, like, poverty and poverty mindset written all over my house, all over my name almost. My mom keeps moving houses because she doesn't have the money to buy a house. I'm like, you need to reach out to a Christian organization nearby. Like, there's this company that I kept seeing for a while before November 14th, 2022 or 2021. I kept seeing this truck. I have the picture in my other phone, but I'll do my best to put it down below. But it was called Grace Moving, and I was like, that's Christian. That's, Christian, and like of a Christian organization. And it just really, what I'm trying to say is, I feel like this family, one, ripped me off. They want to sit there and use sexual sin as an excuse, where I'm sitting here going, no, you guys are using this as an excuse why you can't be a part of it. This random guy looks like my Uncle Freddie. So how can you sit there and say that I'm the one that's causing problems? Anyways, like I said, I put it all behind me. The next place that I go to, I'm getting out of the state. Because Oregon, you have ripped me off. You are democratic. You're screwing everybody, and you don't care who you screw. It's diabolical what they're doing in Oregon. I think my main frustration is, I'm just really frustrated because this lady had the guts to call me. They never gave me any hope of getting dismissal. They just kept saying, you need to pass your eval, you need to pass your eval. And I bet you they're still trying to say they're like a broken record. Oregonians are mean. They will tear you apart. They will not treat you with kindness. That's just awful, the way that they treat you. And they think it's fun to, like, hurt you. They do. They think it's fun to hurt you. They think it's okay to come after you. They just gave me no hope. And the funny thing is November 30th, a month before the man I'm supposed to marry's birthday. I feel as though I spiritually married him, and that's where I just go in a lonely corner and just cry, because I was supposed to have kids, Dawn, and you don't pay attention to me. You don't go on platforms like CBN or heck Fox News, and you don't go out there and fight for me. Like, why don't you care? Like, I'm over here crying in freaking lonely corners because I feel as though nobody cares. And that, I mean, that's an idiom. I'm a pretty strong person. I don't cry, but I do cry internally. I just like to be a strong woman. It is in my wrong blood to be a strong woman. My cousin Brianna can back me up on that. And hey, Brianna, I don't know what happened to you, but you cannot be a nurse just because it makes more money and you don't want to understand that we're supposed to be Trump. There's been moments where my father-in-law has said and done and used mannerisms that are similar to my grandfather in some ways, and you know, they like the fancy life. My grandpa likes to use his hands, knows how to use his hands, and like he laid down tiles, like he didn't hire someone else to do that. You know, I'm really frustrated about Oregon's law system. Like, my freaking attorney, as I've said before on this channel, is a dyke, and it really bothered me, and I felt very misunderstood, you know, by her. It's just awful. This state is crumbling in on itself. Oregon's just going downhill, you guys. It's not okay. I just really felt the need to make a YouTube video about this because I just got a call from, it's a popular name, practically everyone has it. Her name's Ashley. And she called me, and I almost turned down the call because I was just like, no, like, I left it all behind. They need to quit coming at me. They almost feel like they're stalking me. I mean, just leave me alone. Like, the court case is over. You don't need to be bothering me. Like, didn't you hear through the grapevine that it's gone? Like, I'm just so fucking done with Oregon. And I'm sorry for using the cuss word, the F word, but it just, I am. I'm so, and sometimes when people use the F word, they mean love, and I understand that fully, but I don't like when people try to force their practically Satanism on me. Like, or think that they're better because they take meds or whatever the hell that they're doing. I need to get out of here. I promise you, Antonia, that once we get out of this hospital and get into another better facility, that I will get you out of Oregon. It just sucks that I have to be so fucking alone and ridiculed. Is there any nice people out there? Like, I've watched Supernatural, and I know Clarice Fluid is my spiritual grandmother in Princess Diaries, and Princess Me is supposed to be me, and all this drama, but like, don't you people get tired? Like, anybody. Like, I actually called out Sid Roth because I felt ignored, and that really is it. And you know what? For a lot of you out there watching, whoever you are, I feel ignored. And you should never just ignore someone just because they're quiet or for any reason, really. It's just disgusting. My brother's got this fake wife. Pardon me again, I'm like, I'm not taking care of it. My husband's gonna have to figure something out, because instead of using guns on camera and then posting that to Instagram, you can take those guns and actually put them to good use, because there's some nasty fucking things that's this Bryce Walker brother has done. I don't think that my brother Micah ever, and I really say this because I'm assuming that my biological brother took the idea from, and oh well, I know he's watching the P, so I'm going to do something. It just really didn't make any sense. I really feel like my brother Micah is very similar to me in the fact that we just want to be married and have a marriage. I don't think that he needs to be like Blake Shelton and waste his younghood away and wait till he gets grays just to figure that out, which is really funny I'm saying that because, I mean, Donald Trump amazingly doesn't have grays. God only knows how he's so blonde, but I'm just frustrated, and if you're out there watching this and you're somebody like the CBN people and staff, and you can pray for me, but leave a comment. That would be nice. I don't know, I might disable the comments. I'm just kind of done with people right now. I feel like Minnie Jackson when Abilene says to King, I'm talking to white peoples right now. I don't know what to say, y'all. It has not been easy. I feel very alone. I do have friends, but a lot of them are shady. A lot of you guys are shady, you know. I leave Blythe, California, and a lot of them don't want to talk to me. All the way up here, I understand I was not supposed to come up here. Yeah, my recent roommate here at CATSI in Portland, Oregon, I thought she was a good friend. I was like, okay, she's like my cousin Melanie. She's very like upbeat, tall, sort of skinny. Just something like Ivanka, I'm assuming. But until she mentioned that she likes a specific drug, I was like, nope. I sort of feel like Camila Cabello in her song, Best Friends. I might leave that down below. If not, you can look it up yourself. I was just doing it after this video's over, but I just so done with the abuse. I just feel as though maybe the closer we get to Jesus' return, that people are just going to continue to be awful. I feel like the longer it takes for me to get out there and to like be more and more and more celebrity, like it's just feels like it's just been tough. Like people do need to see a Michael Jackson like person that we all know would never do anything to a child. My brother needs to be prosecuted. He needs to be taken through this system. I'm so fucking done of having to try to block the devil from reminding me of what he's done to me. He's also molesting, my niece also told an investigator person that, oh yeah, he's touched me. Like, I remember hearing that. And I'm just so done. Like, if there's anyone out there, you know, I'm just tired of feeling alone. I'm tired of having a YouTube channel that I feel I can't be myself in. I had to talk about Oregon's law because it is awful. I should have never came up here. These people are jokes. Like, you're a joke. Like, you literally look. My mom lately and I have videos up here on this channel. She looks like Cycle 18's, Louise, and they said she looked mad, and she's like, oh, I can't win, and I can do her, and like, you can watch the clip. I'm not gonna put it down below. This is too much work, and I almost don't even feel like uploading this video, but people need to know what's going on in Oregon's law, because it's not okay, and we need to fix it. I'm gonna try to go eat dinner. I don't really freaking feel like eating sometimes, because it just feels like it's trying to cover up more and more emotions that need to be tended to, not by any medication, not by drugs. They need to be in action, taken care of. Like, you don't clean a toilet by taking medication. You clean a toilet by getting the cleaner and the liquid in the bottle to clean it, and you get a toilet brush, and that's how you clean it. Like, yeah. I really hope that I am able to go to housing here to where I can get out of that house and get a job. Hopefully some little convenience store or something down the road from the house, because it has not been fun. My life has been actually really boring. To be honest with you, I have way too much time on my hands. Way too much time from the idea of my mother that just says you should just lay in bed and do nothing. Lay in bed and watch TV. Like, that's so bad for your eyes. Like, I remember my friend Caitlin's mom, who was really active in the house and always took care of her house, and very inspiring for me to see that. I'm surprised Caitlin doesn't sort of thank her mom for that now. That girl needed some meat on her bones, though. You know, father-in-law, I'm gonna say this. I love you. You know, you are Micah Tolby, and Micah Tolby did save me from evil, because I just felt some evil lurking around me at that table, and so I went and sat on his lap, and it was the best feeling ever, just feeling protected by somebody who can protect. But I don't like feeling ignored, and if you really want your presidency, why don't you talk to me? Because I really do say this, America, when you, how do I put this? When you say that you like Donald Trump, you need to mean it to the best of your ability, and you need to allow the right people in the family. Like, you're telling me that this crocodile alien looking woman on my husband's arm lately looks like anything? Like, it looks like a freaking mess, and she's not Arya. She's actually Jackie from Pretty Little Liars, and those clips are here on YouTube, and y'all can go venture out and find them on your own. You know, and that's something that I really encourage a lot of Americans to do, is go on a video hunt. You know, if I'm mentioning Pretty Little Liars, you need to do that. You need to do that. Like, go on a video hunt and look for these videos and watch them and get informed, because it's true. I am Arya, and Byron would be oh my god, I can't tired of all this. I'm so exhausted. This is just not fun at all for me. Yeah, Ashley Stocky, I really don't appreciate you calling me again. I've let this stuff go. I don't need to talk to you all anymore. I don't need to talk to any of them. You guys also lied to me, and every single one of you lied to me and was like, well, you need to pass your aid and assist. I'm like, the case is dismissed. I will never go back to that place again. I'm getting out of this freaking house, state, everything, just to freaking please you because you were rude to me. Okay? It just, you know, I really hope that there's somebody watching this that's ever been dissed in court, situations, in law situations, because the system has failed me. I mean, I did get dismissed. That was a good thing. You know, the judge was like, I'm ordering a dismissal, which is very interesting how it was about a month before my husband's birthday. You know, thank you, God, for having us get spiritually married, but this is not enough, and I'm just tired of feeling like you just don't hear me. So hopefully we'll get that fixed, because it doesn't feel good to be ignored, especially by your creator. Just I'm a virgin Mary doesn't mean you can take advantage of me. So, I don't know, I feel a little bit encouraged to call my dad and tell him what's going on. But at the same time, he's just kind of been sort of standoffish. I'm like, Dad, we have Multnomah Falls. Like, why don't you borrow Grandpa's RV and come up here with the whole family? And, like, while you're visiting me, we can go to the Multnomah Falls or something. Like, I'm just tired of feeling a sense of hate, and I'm very inspired by families like the Shadehards and the McKnights. Kind of. It's a little more Martha than I prefer. Carly and Dyson are kind of inspiring, and I hope that they see the same prophecy that I see for Rocktard and Chloe Sophia Trump, because it would be nice for me to not be the only one that sees these things. What time is it? It won't tell me the time, so I'll probably get going. But this will be titled Frustration with Oregon Law, because you don't just... I really feel like I should have turned Alex down and been like, I don't want to, because my case is dismissed. There's no way that they could talk to the judge again and be like, she won't comply with medical, blah, 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 blah. You know, there's no way. Like, I don't need medical shit. I'm so fucking tired of these Democrats, this Democratic attitude that says that, you know, we need meds. It's not right. It's just like, where are the DeSantis's of the world? I don't know. Comment down below if you've ever had a frustration with law before, because I really would personally like to know, because that's what I'm dealing with. It's like, why would you call me again? And on top of that, why would they all tell me that you need to pass your eval to get an aid and assist? Like, I got dismissed a month before December 31st. So, and really, my charges got dropped. It wasn't that I got dismissed. So, the state is just waiting for somebody like DeSantis to come in and gut it out and take care of the whole dang thing. And there's a promise that we can actually look forward to. I know I'm not the only first Oregonian, but I'm gonna say it again and I'm gonna get off of here. If you've ever had frustration with law, please feel free to leave your comment down below about frustration with law, because it is not okay to lie to someone, to tell them that you need to pass your eval to aid and assist. You know, I passed it with flying colors and I got my charges dropped, and it's ridiculous. You should never make excuses because your sister is a slut. Like, you should never do that. Like, I am still a virgin at 28 years old. I'm not 100% proud of it because I know I was supposed to lose my virginity at about 23, 24 age, which I would have been happy to do, Trump Jr., but you just take confusing enjoyment in ignoring me, and I hope that you see that inflation is hurting your children just as much as it's hurting my children. So I'm gonna get off of here. We're already at 26 minutes. My gosh. Yeah. Leave your comment down below if you've ever had frustration with law before.